This is a little review and walk around of my 2020 Honda Ruckus and all my modifications and styling stuff. I chopped the rear fender, I chopped the front fender. I did LED beam tech headlights. They're awesome because you can keep the stock rubbers. I chopped the tabs off, moved the blinkers down, as well as putting smaller ones. I chopped that tab off there and smoothed that out as much as I could. And then I put ceramic headlight connectors so they wouldn't overheat. NCY triple tree, NCY front fork shocks. Kept the drum, worked best for me. I'm using EBC brake pads in there, lower the stopping distance, as well as these awesome Pirelli tires I really enjoy. Coming up to the Pro Taper handlebars, made a cool little tachometer mount bracket. Cut this bracket off my old handlebars, mounted it to the new spot. Ruck shop levers, steady garage mirrors. Love those smaller mirrors. Cheeky seats for cheeky seats. That is my surf rack. Have it on the front and the back. Holds a 9-foot surfboard, no problem. NCY Hustler rear rim, a lot lighter. Pirelli's in the back. You can see how I bobbed it. I lowered this about an inch, my Moto Dynamics tiny tail. I put a decompression tube on here. Really helps with that high-end revving, acceleration. And I put a filter on the end so it doesn't suck in debris. Lightened flywheel helps with acceleration and deceleration. My Yoshi pipe. Silicone radiator hoses. Big old K&N air filter. Man in the box intake and carb cap. I have it shimmed and I'm running a 38 pilot jet and an 80 main jet. I run 93 octane gas. I have the stock Boss Palini variator NCY drive face, and I put some shims on the front to make sure not to crush the splines, as well as get rid of that kickstart washer, lighten it up there as well. Lightened up my rear clutch bell with a step bit, took these holes from 9/16 to 7/8. Lightened this thing up a lot, as well as putting 4,000 RPM pink springs in here, and it really helped a lot. Fuchsia rear shock, really enjoy this shock. Bracket to hold my fender on. Chrome hardware everywhere I could. Just looks good. That was Allen's everywhere. Chrome hardware everywhere I could. I put a smaller coolant reservoir from Steady Garage. It's a reservoir for a master cylinder for a brake. It works perfect and it holds enough volume as well. I did a Fiegn ignition. I really enjoy it because you can control your timing. So I did 2 degrees of timing with an Iridium plug and an NGK spark plug cap. And then I chopped the PVC valve off and did a wrinkle red valve cover and more Allens as well. Got rid of that boat anchor kickstand, put a man-in-the-box skid plate on there, more awesome chrome hardware. NCY kickstand, this thing is awesome, even though I'm using a brick. NCY front fork shocks, NCY triple tree. I bobbed that front fender, and yeah, I really enjoy it. It goes 52.9 miles an hour with this current setup, and I have 4 gram, 5.5, 4 gram sliders in there, stock bando belt, and 4,000 engagement springs, RPM. Phone holder right there on my handlebars, and yeah, this is pretty much it. My 2020 Honda Ruckus.